Next hard point, stand by.
Oh my god!
Online. In the area. Kill confirmed. Confirmed.
Oh my god!
Attack secure. Confirmed.
What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to show y'all my updated settings now that the full game's dropped, and we did tweak some things and there's a couple new things, so we're going to go through it real quick. And of course, when I start the controller, I run default button layout, vibration on, 7.7 sensitivity. Obviously this is personal preference. A lot of people do 6.6. So find your spot, and I run it with the 0.80 multiplier. Keep that the same. ATS on, and that's it there. Advanced, aim assist on, default. Some people like Black Ops, so it's up to you. Dynamic curve type, and I set this to 0.80 as well because for some reason it says it won't read it if the other one's set. I don't know, it's weird. So I just did the same, not knowing what it really does. Here's your dead zones for your controller. You gotta test this out for each controller. My dead zone, you could probably just implement it from Warzone settings because pretty much the same. So you could put your Warzone setting, dead zone here, and then test and tune. I also put my left and right trigger to dead zone to 0, so it's touchy. Unless you have digital tap triggers, I would recommend definitely doing this. What else here? So I got grounded mantle on, and I turned off automatic airborne mantle and automatic ground mantle. This makes the movement much more smoother. I had this off at first, but I was having problems jumping over things, so I would keep this on. Make it much easier jumping through windows and whatnot. And then this stuff here, this is all the same, like I didn't change it. I turned the vehicle camera recenter off, so it's free look. That's it with controllers. Graphics settings real quick, and display tab, we got full screen exclusive. I would highly recommend this for the least input delay. I know some people do the borderless, that gives you a little bit of input delay, but the plus side is you don't have to tab out. Display monitor, in this case mine's LG UltraGear. Is your display adapter with your GPU. Got 3070. Screen refresh rate, you want your native. Mine's 165 Hz, 1440p. Many will be 1080p. Dynamic resolution off. Automatic. You want your VSync off 100%. And I got frame limit custom. I cranked it up, so my menu is 60, out of focus 30. For some reason it's up to 120 by default. Weird. Just weird. And all this stuff I kept the same. You want focus mode off. And if your monitor has this capability, I would recommend turning it off if you're streaming. But if you're not streaming, you can experiment with this. But for me, I have it off in the in-game settings, but my monitor settings, I have it on. So ain't gonna affect your monitor settings, you know what I mean? And oh wait, quality tab. So yeah, render resolution at 100. I wouldn't really recommend messing with this too much. So before I was using the image scaling, but I think it's kind of broken because it's not working the way it was before. So I decided to run, I even tried DLSS on balanced, and didn't give any performance gain, you know what I mean? So I put the fidelity cast on, and I have it at 80. 80 is like a sweet spot, but you could even crank it up to 100. Oh, sorry, I prefer 80. And then anti-aliasing, I dropped it down to the just T2X without the filmic. Quality at low. Then I did end up cranking this up to 90. For some reason it's at 85 by default, but then when you change it, you can't go back to 85. So it's either 80 or 90. But I cranked it up to see what, how it runs. It runs good. It's not hitching or anything. But if you're hitching, just keep it at 80. It's not really, that important to mess with. I got my texture resolution at very low because the sharpness gives all the detail. Then I had this at normal, but decided to put the low, the anastrophic, the nearby and distant detail low, color draw distance short. You get the particle quality high, particle quality level very low. For some reason the quality here kinda, if you have it at low, it kinda hurts your frames. I don't know, it's weird. It must be because it's more particles. So when it's more detail, it's more fine. You know what I mean? I don't know. Bullet impact sprays, you can leave this on or off. I have it off for now. Shader quality low, tessellation off. Terrain memory, I had this at minimum, but I cranked it up, and it's just pretty much like the shaders, I guess. So max works fine. On-demand text streaming, definitely turn this off. Streaming quality at normal. If you're, was it lower than 8 gig VRAM, you want this at low. But if I run this at low, my shit starts fucking being weird. Like my GPU wants it at normal. Biometric quality at low. Deferred physics, have that off. And then the water, whatever that means, off. This is the water details. Don't really care too much about that. Shadow map resolution at very low. Screen space shadows off. Low, 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 low. Alright, hold on. Static, low, off. And I had this on, but the servers were acting up earlier. So I put it on and boost. The servers are alright now. They kind of did some maintenance on it. And of course all this off. I got my film grain at 0. In my view, I've been vibing with 105 FOV. I did have it 110, but hold on. And ADS field of view affected default. Have this at 80. I don't know. Crank it up. I don't do third person anyway. And least for the camera movement, you don't want any shakes. And this I kept the same. And audio is nothing crazy. Got headphone bass boosted. Playing with that a little. What else? I am using, I don't know. I am using classic hit marker sounds. I like it. But I think that's it here. Oh, color customization. I have filter 2 and interface. And I did a little bit more red, But that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like. Oh, I got him. First floor with the nade. Another one. The other guy's right there. Dude, that's amazing. Oh, other side too. Nice. Nice. What's going on?
Negotiating the next